This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Swarm for the pass rush. Sack. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They mix it up with a run. Gets the first and still running. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to the left. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Aggressive call on the opening play. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway, they set the offense up in great field position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's first and goal.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The Wolverines will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Using his legs here. He's past the marker, still on his feet. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Clemson getting set with a first and 10 coming up. The shotgun running play call. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just in 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
The short completion of the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
A lot of times we talk about those tough, grinding yards. It's a running back that's fighting for those extra yards. Here, it's the tight end that needs to grind it out for first down yardage. Well done.
Fires it on the move. Oh, what a grab! And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on second down. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself. Kirk, he just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Handoff heading left. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and long from the 20 now. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Breaks it open space. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
He's going to take off.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The pass is intercepted.
Well, that's not 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. Throwing off play action. Looking deep down the left side. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. He's found some room at the 45. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Receivers are bunched together. Caught over the middle. It's Morton. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
The Tigers will line up now. It's first and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The offense threatening now. First and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. It's another deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Morgan. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled there by the defense. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They finish off the scoring drive. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a 1st down, but a big gain to boot.
Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Grab behind the line. It's Rodriguez. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He escapes the pocket. Contact as he let the ball go. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. An outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking from in deep down the left side. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? It's going to bring up third down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a fourth down completion. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
The Wolverines are on the move here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the quarterback just sneaks it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. The quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Intercepted in the end zone. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Ball handed to the running back. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab near the sticks. It's Morton.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
He finds the running back in the flat. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
Another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
Looking to throw again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. From the shotgun, drops back. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. The Tigers come to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking for 6. Oh, he dropped it. You could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He He lets it rip. Catch is made. Room to run here. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Hauser. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Here's another interception, but we're losing track. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up, but here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
He's got a receiver wide open here. Here he goes. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Pass caught, second down now. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Touchdown, Clemson. And the route is on.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looking deep down the left side. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be second down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The sure hands. It's Young. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He makes the grab. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. Past the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They are pouring it on now.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the point after is right down the middle.
That makes the score. Clemson 43, Michigan 16.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play, and the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they couldn't use that. This football game was still in doubt. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Michigan!
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Wow, the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball inbounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to the left. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
He catches it, but out of bounds. A big play they desperately needed there. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the Wolverines will line up on first and 10. Looking for a man. Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense is still clicking. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.